Hi, my new business plan is one that is very simple, but also very profitable at the same time. We would be taking people and going into the Bahamas and working with a lot of their already native people and a lot of the crafts they do already, and building a very marketable, profitable business out of all the things they do and sell there already. So many of the goods that people buy and sell in the Bahamas are ones that people would buy all over the world. Ones that you would use in everyday life, but also still are special enough and almost beautiful enough that you can't buy them at every store. I believe that if we were to take a business in and start from the bottom and work our way up by meeting with the locals and going from there and learning how we can begin to make a small business there where you take the goods they already build and they already sell every day on the small market streets there and the businesses that all the tourists want, but giving it to people that are outside of coming to the Bahamas, the ones that never go to the Bahamas, the ones that never get to visit these places, and we make these goods available. And since none of these goods take more than a couple dollars of materials to make, and many of them don't take any at all, because most of the palm that you see in the baskets I just showed you are all palm that they find out on the ground or up in the trees that they grab on their own, and it doesn't take any more than what you saw in that third picture, where is a fine point to feed the palm through and a pair of scissors, and they can make some beautiful baskets. And these baskets are things that people have been using for years and all over the world. So what's stopping a company from going in there and not taking over the whole area and bulldozing and just taking all the palm, but meeting with these locals and giving them a hefty profit of what they make? And if we start small, all profit is almost coming straight from all the money you get, because other than having to ship the materials and shipping the goods to people outside of the country, there's no other cost in making these. And every dollar we make from selling them is profit. And a large amount of that profit can go straight back to the people of the Bahamas. What this does is it allows us to make a business come into another country without having them feel like we are taking over the country or destroying their land in any way at all. Um, and as we continue to grow as a country, as they continue to grow as a country, and we continue to grow as a business, we can begin to put more money into them, and they put more money into us. So then we can start building facilities, bigger facilities. To start off, we don't need any facilities at all. Any more than what a person can make, they're probably not going to be able to sell. Because to start off, this business is not going to be a booming business right as it comes out. But it will grow to be one of the craziest and probably most known businesses that you could go buy from. The perk of selling these for this price is almost every bit of money is coming straight back. So if we started by saying a certain percentage automatically goes back to the workers, that means you're going to get more money into the country and more money into their living, which means they're in better to do. And then we start by making it a higher price, but also cutting back the percentage we give. And they're still getting a large amount, but also our company is getting a large amount. This allows us to continue to grow as a company as much as they do as a country. And as we both continue to grow, we start making those facilities we were talking about. Large facilities where we can constantly be making these. Since these are handmade products, these are not machine made, these are not mass produced. If we start taking these slowly and surely, we can truly make a business that every single one is special and unique in their own way, because they're all handmade. Now there is one downside to these products being made from something that costs nothing to make, is that this business will never grow to make millions of dollars. This business will never grow to make hundreds of thousands on a daily basis. This business is going to be a small business that works its way up to a medium business, and maybe one day after 10, 15 years of constantly selling these, you might end up making it where it is a high valued product, but not a large $1 million company. Um, these are palm. This is stuff from a tree that the people are making it as an art, but also as well as used. So it's never going to be able to be a $1 billion business or a $1 million industry within a year. Um, this will be something that has to grow and take its time, and any person who goes into this business has to realize that no matter if people get hooked on it right away, you're never going to be able to make billions of dollars off of selling baskets. So they have to take it one step at a time. And the first step is to involve the community. Second step is to involve the entire country. The third step is to build it up to the point where you can constantly have people working day and night, different shifts, third shift. It just constantly gets people moving. And the more traffic you can get to look at the stuff online and also have commercials for it, you will end up growing. There's no doubt about it, but you'll never be a giant business. So any person that is getting into this business venture has to understand that. The second and final point of all this is that no matter how much people are buying these things, there will come a time where it's no longer a hot commodity. And no matter what happens in this business venture, it always goes back to the people where they're from. We will not destroy an entire forest just to make these products, and we will not destroy palm trees to make this entire product. Yes, we will use the palm trees, but we are not going to destroy the country of the Bahamas and the island of Andros, which this silver palm is located at, and we are not going to destroy this island just for this company. We will constantly be building our company, but also be putting a lot of money back into the island we're at and the places we are working. So I want to thank you for listening, and I do believe this is the next big business.